guy jumping on the airwaves with us that has some perspective on this football team. He would be equivalent to Adam Schefter, an insider. Yes, he's actually inside the building. I got to shake his hand real quick. I don't even think he remembers, probably, because he was so busy. But I'm excited to have him on the show tonight. But we intro this guy the way we do on TTNL, the Tape Never Lies Network, the special way. And if you don't know him, he's from Upset University. That's what I call him. Upset U. No one believes, and then they go out there and make you believe. They're like the Rocky Balboa of college football. Let's get him out here. Number 21 in your program. Number 1 in TTNL's off-season heart. He's Darrynton Evans.
Yeah.
There he
is. It was good.
What's going on, man?
Nothing, man. Look, that intro got me hype over here.
Yeah, I have a copy of that, and I'll make sure you get it. So
appreciate it.
Make your wife play that every time you walk into the house.
Right.
That's your intro.
And you coming out of high school, did that have like a reaction for you to go there? Is that how it's happened? How did it go?
Man, nah, not really. Crazy part is I didn't even really know I knew of App State, but I didn't really know all that stuff. Because when that happened in 2007, I was still a little kid. I was like 7, 8 years old. You know, growing up in Florida, really the only teams I paid attention to was Florida State, and Miami. So I really wasn't too into, App State upset Michigan until, they started recruiting me. Then, they start mentioning it. You take your visit, all the fan stuff on some, we play these big name schools coming up. Hopefully we're trying to do what we did in 2007. Then you go back and look and you're like, man, they won 3 national championships back to back. Knocked off a Power 5 team when they were still FCS. And it's like, they got a lot of tradition here.
Phil and I are in agreement here. We considered him one of the bigger underrated signings for the Bears. Talk about your teammate there.
I was blessed enough to, when I got drafted to Tennessee, play with him for 2 years there, and then come up here all season. I get picked up, and then I get a call from him saying, look, Chicago offered me, they want me to come in, and I'm kind of thinking about coming. So, when he finally made that transition here, man, it was awesome to be able to play him for a 3rd year in a row. And we said it like, finishing up this year, it was like, man, like, what are the odds we get to, leave one team, go to another team, play with each other, and just keep this thing going? Because our friendship has grown so much since I got drafted. Like, he was the first person that reached out to me once I got drafted from Tennessee. So that friendship there is definitely gonna hold true.
Now, give me some inside skinny here. Here's I get fired up with Getsy because I think as an offensive coordinator, to not give 35 the ball, not once. You didn't catch a pass, you didn't get a screen or a dive. That to me is a disservice as an OC, in my opinion, because I'm a big believer in Kari Blazingame. And not that you have to spoil anything, but I mean, this dude, I believe, could do a hell of a lot more than just be the wing and come down and crack, or fill and get on these ends. And I mean, he's blocking better than some of the tight ends. I won't name names on the roster.
My first time seeing Kari was in the bowl game when Vandy played Baylor. I didn't know who it was, but all I know is this dude was taking off against Baylor at running back.
Right.
And then I get to Tennessee and I'm like, what year you graduated from Vandy? He telling me, he's like, I was like, wait, that was you I saw? Running long runs and all this crazy stuff. And so it's like, like, you got a running back that's big enough to play fullback, but actually, can do a lot more, man. He can run the ball, he can catch the ball, he can block. He does a lot of good things to where you can use him in different spots in your offense. So, hopefully his role grows a little bit more. I'm not the offensive coordinator, so
I know. I don't want to get you in trouble, but
you ain't gonna get me in trouble. I'm not the offensive coordinator. So
Bears fans found out who he was real quick when he was in Tennessee on a 3rd and 26. And he went like 64 on a 3rd and 26.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's crazy. Talk about the difference from going to Nashville and then you're a member of the Chicago Bears.
When I first got up here, it's like you understand that the whole city of Chicago is a sports town. Like, regardless if you're winning, regardless if you're losing. And it's like, man, we were here. We played Buffalo in negative 34-degree wind chill, and the stadium is still full. I'm sitting here talking to Carr. I'm like, bro, this is different. He was like, yeah, we were in Nashville. Like, there would be nobody in here. It would look like a COVID game where it's only a couple thousand out here. But like, Chicago fans, they go hard, man. Like, I would say that's probably just the main difference from the city. It's not necessarily the teams itself. It's just like there's more here. There's a lot more here in the city of Chicago. And shoot, man, I'm very appreciative to, you know what I'm saying, be here and be a part of being a part of this city and being able to experience that, because everybody can't say they have.
We keep it 100 here, thus the name of the show. How much should they believe in Justin Fields?
Look, you said the situation, 4th and 2, game on the line.
Game on the line.
Like, my thought process is,
give me the ball if I ain't getting it.
Shoot, I'm okay with Justin getting it. You know what I'm saying? Look,
how about foot skills? You think? Hold on. You think? Don't even want to listen. See?
Into a pretty hardcore 2 nights ago. If you want to build this dude and work with him based off his physical attributes, he's extremely raw, but man, he's even more gangly though. I mean, he's
freakish. We're going to be breaking his tape down.
Oh yeah. I mean, when you hear them say you have that big chunk and they're going to mold him, he's got everything you want
in that kind of length.
Pause.